Okay. Hi guys. Um, I've not done an update in a while, quite a while. The last update I did, I believe, was 1 year on testosterone. Um, my life has been manic since, so I've not had a chance to do it at all. But I'm actually now 1 year and 2 months on testosterone. So, I want to talk about the new testosterone I'm taking, Libido. I was taking Testosterone 250 before. I'm taking Libido now, but I'm not sure if anybody else has had this kind of experience, but I literally I've had two injections so far of libido. I'm still loading, so I've had my first one on February the 5th. I had my second one March 19th, and I'm due a third one again in a couple of weeks. But it's every 6 weeks for now, and then it goes to every 12 weeks. But yeah, the new medication, fuck, it feels like I've been hit by a train, literally, and I want to know if any of you out there taking libido have the same side effects. I literally, it's almost like having the flu kind of symptoms I get after having an injection for about a week after. I'm like bedridden, and it's not man flu. It's not me dramatizing it. I genuinely ache all over. I feel ill. I feel sick. Um, like I said, the pain is just incredible. Like I'm just knocked up on painkillers all week. And on the last injection I had, it actually caused me to have a migraine, which was quite weird. Although don't worry, I have spoken to my doctor about it. Apparently this is meant to happen. I'm still yet to find out if any other FTMs have this problem. But yeah, so I thought I'd just drop that in there. But changes, not quite sure, to be honest. I noticed my Adam's apple is standing out a lot more now. Um, things like hairs on my arms are getting quite dark, although, as always, you can never see anything on camera. But yeah, so hairs on my arms. Facial hair is becoming rougher, so not quite so bum fluffy. But I'm still having to shave that. Got to be clean shaven for my new job and everything, which I'll get on into a minute. Um, yeah, the changes. Sex drive sort of went down for a little while, and I was sort of shot back up again. So I'm guessing that might be the new medication. In all fairness, it's 3 months worth of testosterone injected into my ass in about 4 minutes. So yeah, I've there's no surprises there. I guess that it's gone through the roof. Um, although generally I'm feeling quite tired, which is not like me. But I'm feeling pretty worn out lately. Um, it's goddamn hat, man. Yeah. What else? New job. New job. So I've got a new job again. I know, but I got a new job because the last job fucked everything up, and they outed me. Felt that it was the greatest office gossip to tell everyone that I was transgender, so I had to go. So I left. This job, it. Do you know what? It's not an amazing job. It's not like working in a bank or anything. I'm not going to go into where I work, but it's I enjoy it, and I guess that's what matters. But what I love most about it is that when the manager needed to see my paperwork, she was very discreet about my paperwork because my driving license still says Miss, my passport says male. It's all a bit in the air at the minute, but I am getting it sorted. But even when like little things like she was scanning my paperwork into the system, and another driver come in and was speaking to her, and then she turned my driving license upside down. That's something I wouldn't have even thought to do, but she turned it upside down so they couldn't see Miss on the driving license, which I thought was amazing. It literally blew me away. So I was really happy with that and how discreet she was about everything. Um, but yeah, so it's little things in life like that that get you through to the next day, and it's people, I can't think of the words. Basically, just you know treating me how I should be treated in the first place. But a lot of people just don't do it. So when people do it, it means everything. So yeah, that's one thing. Although mistakenly, she did mistakenly think I was female when I first started work. But I did later on ask her why. She thought I might have been female, and she said it was because the stars down my neck, and apparently my voice was quite high, which I found a bit weird, considering if you've been watching all my videos, and you'd know it's changed quite a shitload. So yeah, I don't know, but I took it on the chin anyway, so it doesn't matter. But she knows now, and she treats me with respect, which I very much appreciate. So yeah, like I said, getting she bombed is happening less and less. Although I was she bombed yesterday by a member of my girlfriend's family. Um, but yeah, so that probably wasn't the best. But apparently she did correct herself. I didn't hear this, but who knows? So I don't know. What else is there? Um, um, writing my book. I'm I'm writing a book, and I know that for those that know me, probably think seriously, he's thick as shit. But yes, I'm not the brightest fucking bulb in the house, but I'm writing a book, and the only reason I'm writing this book is because I came up with a new method to sort of get my feelings out there, because usually I used to stress over stuff, and I think this might be quite helpful to a lot of you out there, which is why I've brought it up. Um, but basically, I came to the conclusion that if I wrote down my feelings, it was not in here, it was on paper instead. So that's what I started doing. And then I realized that actually I was writing it as if I was the third person. So I was speaking about myself from myself. It was really bizarre. I wasn't writing it from my perspective, but I didn't even realize I was doing that. So I spoke to my girlfriend about it and my mum, and they both reckon I should turn it into a book. So I took a photo, a screenshot of part of the book I was writing, put it on Facebook, got quite a lot of feedback from it. Loads of people reckon I should do the same, so henceforth into writing a new book now. So that'll be my next little mission in life. So with any luck, not too far away, I'll have a book on the internet at least, if not on the shelves. Um, so yeah, inboxes. I'm getting quite a few inboxes on YouTube, Facebook, stuff like that. Questions people ask me day to day about changes and stuff. So I just want to clear a few things up. Um, no, I have not had any surgery at all. Not chest, not lower, not any of the insides, nothing like that. No, you do not get an Adam's apple put into your throat. They do develop naturally, a bit like they do on men. Shock horror. Um, there's one girl out there that believes that it is impossible for me to develop an Adam's apple. Clearly, it isn't. So just to clarify that. Um, I've mentioned it to you before on past videos, but for those first time watching, no, I don't have menstrual cycles or periods anymore. Um, However you want to word it, I don't have them anymore. I do still get the pain, mind, especially if my girlfriend's on. She comes on and she's like, "Oh, my back, oh, my belly, blah, blah, blah." And then I'm like, "Oh, you know what? I feel the same. Oh my God." And she thinks I'm doing it on purpose, but I genuinely do get pains whenever she's on her period. But strangely enough, it's not until she tells me so I can understand how it looks. But suddenly I'm unable to do anything as well. And then man flu starts, and well, you know how it goes from there. But yeah, so yeah, periods have stopped. That's another inbox that I've had quite a few of the same question. Um, but yes, it is amazing. Um, Not having to worry about those little things like have you got any Tampax on you or whatever. But yeah, it is pretty cool. I don't have to stress about that anymore. Um, I did find out though that I was infertile anyway. I doubt I've mentioned this before because a few people have inboxed me asking if I would be like that guy in America, and if my girlfriend couldn't have kids, would I have them myself? So the answer to that obviously is no. I can't anyway. I never could. I was always infertile. It's not just because I was taking testosterone. I've never ever, my body has never been able to carry babies. So, there's your answer. If my girlfriend can't have kids, then I guess we're not having kids. Like, well, not naturally anyway, adoption might be an option, but we'll see. We'll see where that goes. We haven't started trying yet. I'm still a kid myself. Let's leave that right there. Um, Another thing, name change. Change my name. Wow. So basically, my mum said to me quite a while ago that she wouldn't call me Billy, purely because this is my birds. Purely because this is my dad's name. Um, Obviously, I was disheartened by this, but the reason I chose Billy was because I was under the impression that that was what they were going to call me anyway if I was a boy. So I thought I was doing the best thing. Clearly not. So I changed my name recently, first time to Ethan. And to be fair, when I looked in the mirror, I couldn't see myself as Ethan. Um, so I just, as much as I love the name, I just couldn't get along with it. And then I changed it to Daniel, which was a suggestion of my friend. I've still kept my personal Facebook page as Daniel, but I'm sticking to Billy. Purely now because I mentioned to my mum, I asked her what she thought about Daniel, and she sort of looked at me a bit skewiff and said, "Why would you change your name to Daniel? I'm only just getting used to Billy." So, as you can see, my life is very complicated, where, name changes and all that shit comes in, and clearly I'll just stick to Billy now because it suits me. That's what everybody knows me as now. I've been Billy now for 6 or 7 years, something like that, so we'll just leave it there. I like the name Billy. If my mum doesn't ever get used to it, so be it. Whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I've just gone past caring. So yeah. I might do another video focusing more on living as transgender, because I think that's a point I haven't touched upon yet really into detail, and I'd like to do that. So yeah, you guys got any questions? Feel free to either inbox me on Facebook, um, or YouTube, anything. Just drop us a message. I'll answer you in my next video. Okay? So yeah, just to wrap this up. It's all going good, and I'll see you in my next update, which will, I promise, be in 4 weeks. Bye.